Identifying demand is the most single crucial step that you need in order for your business to be successful. Either be e-commerce, if you start your own retail store or anything like that, you need to identify people demand. You should not start selling a product thinking like, oh, I think people gonna buy this. No, you gotta start selling product that people actually want. It's not about you, it's about your customers. You gotta start thinking like your customers. If you don't identify a proper demand, your chance of succeeding are going to be nearly zero, because choosing the right product is about the 90% of your success. And after that, you can worry about shipment, your ads, your creating your website, your listing, and etc. But the single most important step that you need is really properly identifying demand. So how you do that? You don't need to reinvent the wheel, right? You don't need to create you don't need to be an innovator. You don't need to create a new thing. You can just uh, try to search something that's already there, that's already selling well, that's people are already buying, right? For instance, let's say you people are searching for different water bottles, right? For me, honestly, water bottles are pretty much the same thing. It's like a commodity, right? Like you can even differentiate it. Like people can even differentiate it. Like they pretty much top water for me. The problem with this, with the market today, is people are just selling a me too product. What's a me too product is, oh, because someone is selling this and selling really really well, the guy is making a lot of money. I'm gonna start selling that too, without any differentiating the product, without even analyzing the market. They're just going straight ahead, right? I see that many. I see that in the t-shirt market, right? In the fashion market, right? I just feel like people are just doing the pretty much the same thing, without any improving the product, without any resolving any customer complaints. So people are just like selling like trendy products. Like many years ago when the Witcher Spears came out, a lot of people started selling it because it was a trendy product, but the trend just died out, right? Also, another factor of succeeding in the market nowadays, it's not to sell a trendy product, it's really selling like a everyday product, right? You don't want to sell a Christmas tree and hoping that it's gonna sell in summer. No, it's not logical. You're really you're gonna be selling a product that's gonna sell year round. So are you gonna identify a market? Um, you can use many softwares. For example, like the e-commerce, right? You can start to use. I use a software named Jungle Scout. It's helping me to identify many products in the market that's high demand, and it's helping me to identify the competition as well. But really, you really need to identify a product that's people are already buying. So what I'm gonna do is identify those products and just analyze the market. Just search what people are already saying about product, what they're complaining about. One, a gold mine you can have, you can search for, is to review the customer complaints, customer reviews. You're just going to the customer complaints, customer reviews, and just check like what they're complaining about. And let's say um, a t-shirt, it's not the proper size, the t-shirt's too loose, or the t-shirt is like that, like this. You can just take this copy to your supplier and tell them, okay, how can I improve the product, how can I make it better? Like that, people, customers are gonna come to you. They're gonna see like, oh, you're fixing a problem that the product already has, and people are gonna come to you more than your customers, than your competitors. That's how you gonna attract more customers. It's by solving more problems, right? There's a saying, it's by solving more problems gonna make more money. It's not you're gonna, oh, you shouldn't have a mindset like, I'm gonna make money, right? Because if you're just create a business about thinking about you're gonna make more money, you're just gonna find more problems. So it's gonna be the other way around. The more problems you solve, the more complaints you resolve, the more money you're gonna make, because people are gonna come to you, people are gonna see the value. They really um like a big step to succeeding, it's providing value. What do you offer differently than your competitors, right? And what problem do you solve? Because I see many products on the market, they just sell and sell without never resolving the issues that they have. They just don't care. They don't care about customers. But guess what? You're gonna fail, because if you think it's about you, then that's wrong. It's all about your customers. You're just being selfish and arrogant, and you're gonna fail. That's the power of money. That's the game of money. It's about the customer. You gotta think about the customer, then you gotta attract money, right? That's the power. That's the game. That's the power. So yeah, that's about it. That's how you edit from demand. You just check. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You just check the product that's already selling, that are high demand. You can either choose products that are low competition, or you can also choose products that are high competition, but really you have to be careful about differentiating your product, right? You don't want to jump in a fashion market and just sell the same thing. No, you really have to do your research, because the most important step, it's product. The most important step, it's your product research. Take your time. Take it a month, few months, but that's 90% of success. Product research, because that's gonna make or break or make your business, right? Because if you don't properly uh, research a product and just rush all in, you're gonna fail. For me, some of my products, I took time to research. I ordered many samples from different suppliers. Um, I compared them. I took time to resolve the customer complaints, and yeah, you just really need to make you take your time. You need to really take your time, because I feel like people are just rushing in, and they're just so excited to make money. But guess what? Money is just gonna run away from you, and you will remain broke. So that was the purpose of this video today. It's to properly identify demand, and that's how you're gonna succeed. I strongly believe it's really 90% of your success, and after that, it's just gonna come on its own. And so yeah, thank you guys for listening. See you on the next one. Bye bye.